Jensen, Ackles, and Padalecki.
Jared decided to hit my arm as hard as he possibly could with an open coffee mug in it. He's like, hey, ready to go?
There's more like, oh God, he's talking. We got backstage catching up. It's been a while. Happy anniversary. Do we have any mugs as well? Nobody?
Why don't you put it in your left hand?
Hurry, we gotta go!
What's up? New Jersey, New York, surrounding areas.
Who's local? Who drove here? We did not.
Who just used this as an excuse to come visit New York? We love coming here. It is a little difficult when you film until 2 a.m. yesterday morning.
5 a.m. New York time.
Right, and then get on a plane and fly here and try to somehow catch up sleep-wise.
So forgive us if we're a little droopy-eyed.
Yeah. And I didn't have it.
Our hearts are happy.
And of course, we didn't nap yesterday because that would make sense. I also have my daughters here with me. So it's like, okay, well, let's go to the Natural History Museum. And Danielle's here as well. She was doing some stuff for a project that she's working on. So it was me and JJ and Jared and Cliff, which was really funny looking. He was like 3 men and a baby walking through the History Museum.
Yeah, I don't know if y'all have been. It's an amazing museum, but we're also, Cliff, Jensen, and I are not small guys. So as it is, we kind of have to push through people, and you kind of see, I always catch the back end of some people like, wait a second. Just people walking through. It's pretty fun. Trying to face
it. It was nice, however, though, because about halfway through, you know, she's 5, so she gets tired. She's like, Daddy, hold me. And I'm like, no, but I'm sure Jared didn't want to.
When she gets so big.
Yeah, she's a big girl. Anyway, so it's happy to be here, but yeah, we're a little tired. We'll wake up. Also, another 400 of these will be good to go.
When do we premiere this week or
next week?
Next week. Okay. We are day 1 of episode 8.
That's right.
Yeah, is anyone going to the Entertainment Weekly screenings tomorrow? Woo! That'll be fun. Yeah. It's
we'll explain what that is. Some people might not even know.
I
don't know.
You can explain what it is. So we're screening premieres tomorrow. I think they have some of their subscribers were able to sign up and see our premiere tomorrow. So we're gonna watch it. I have a pocket in my shirt.
On the other side? And you have them, right, it's like those people that have like additional nibbles down here. Don't act like you don't know what I'm talking about.
I was so, didn't you have a shirt one time with pockets?
Yes, greatest shirt ever made.
Yeah, but now I have one too. See, I love my brother. Before we just waste y'all's time with the pocket. Yes, 2 hands in the gray.
She's like, I was stretching, I don't have a question.
I My question is, what is your favorite moment from fatherhood or being a dad this past year?
Gosh,
Or one of them.
that's a great question. I'm getting a lot of funny questions these days from my 4 and my 6-year-old, and those are kids probably get the same thing. And it's always difficult, you know, I run this fine line where I don't want to lie to kids. And they're like, Dad, how are babies made? And you're like, kid, there's a raccoon over there. It's kind of the,
No, you don't. You should go ask Uncle Jensen. He's got answers for you.
looking at me like, what am I supposed to say? Specifically, gosh.
I'll let you think about it. I've got one. Obviously, many, but one that jumps out is my twins have started speaking over the past year. They'll be 2 in December, and they kind of feed off of each other as twins do. So if one is doing something and is getting attention doing it, then the other one wants to do the same thing. And I'll never forget when Arrow, my daughter, first said, "I love you, Daddy." And then Zeppelin was like, "Oh, that got a great reaction. I'm going to say it too." He doesn't have quite the diction that Arrow has. And then they just kept doing it back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And it was like, I was like, this must be what heaven feels like. So that one was pretty cool.
It's funny, I have similar but different. Odette isn't really speaking a whole lot yet. She's like Daddy and stuff like that. We had a frog in our driveway the other day. The boys, Tom and Shep wake up and they want to go outside and look for lizards and bugs and we had scorpions and giant centipedes. We had a frog, so they were trying to teach their 1.5-year-old sister what a frog was, and she tried to say it. It didn't sound like frog. You can imagine what it sounded like, so I went around saying what a 1.5-year-old should use your imagination. And then Jen sent me a video yesterday morning, and I got it when I woke up. And it's, I guess Odette woke up and got into bed with Jen. And it's probably 20 seconds long, and Odette's kind of watching TV and being cute. And Jen is like, I love you, Daddy, I love you, Daddy. And Odette's not saying anything. She's kind of like that, she just ignores me, ignores my whole bunch. I love you, Daddy, I love you, Daddy. Finally, about 15, 20 seconds in, she just goes, no. Out of word of a lie. Well, while he picks the next question, I'm going to get the video.
Yes, right here, glasses. Yeah,
Hi, I don't actually have a question.
I knew it. You just raised your hand because...
She was stretching.
Right.
But hi, I'm Sarah, and I just want to say I love you guys. You're awesome.
Thank you,
Thank you
Sarah.
for being here.
Thanks for being here.
I love your hair, by the way. It's my turn. Waving hand, yes. Purple, yes. Ah!
This isn't the Price is Right, you know?
Hi. Hello.
Hi.
Oh my God.
She's right there.
Talk really loud. So, I have a question. We're always wanting to figure out a way to get you guys up in the Northeast more.
We're here.
No, more. So,
This is all I am.
you got pockets, you pack. So, I'm so nervous. Oh my gosh. First of all, we love you so much.
Hi.
Hi.
So, we were wondering, has anybody ever tossed around the idea of doing some shows based on Stephen King's stuff?
Oh, wow.
I'm just saying, come up, we'll feed you lobster, you can hang out.
Lobster?
Yeah, in Maine. We'll take you around and
Where is come up to? Where were you?
we're in Cumberland. He in Maine.
Yeah.
And he lives in Bangor, which is only 2 hours
Yes.
north of us. We can set you right up.
How did you say Bangor?
Bangor.
Bang.
Oh, no. I am in Maine.
I'm learning.
It is Bangor, if you are from Maine.
Bangor.
Or not, you're in
Bangor.
Bangor.
I like that. I'm gonna feel like a little. I love to.
Yeah, listen, obviously he's, written more stories than anybody ever has in their life, and a lot of them are great. The problem is if we try to do one of his stories, I think we probably, have to pay him, which would be way too much, or we would get sued and probably go off the air. So,
No, we'll talk to him for you.
yeah, I mean, yes, written consent would be great.
We'll get it. If we get it, will you come over and do some shows with me?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, I'm on it.
Find us a pet cemetery. Let's do it.
We all need it.
What?
I said we all.
Of course.
Sheesh.
All right, come back over here. How about the shirt, red hat?
Hi. I've loved you guys for like 5 years, so I just wanted to say that.
Thank you.
Has Jensen ever attempted to cut your hair?
I think you have one. Yeah, you might do it right now. Give it blatant. I'm watching. See, now I'm going to move it this way. When we, here's
I've cut it a few times. When he takes it off, I'll just give it a little trim.
So when the writer's strike happened, I don't know how old were you?
14?
Okay, so you were,
Three?
so you probably don't remember this, but the Writers Guild went on strike, and so it was the only time really in Supernatural's history where we were basically fired because we couldn't, there was no show to be done. So it was like, all right guys, come November 11th or whatever the date was,
You're laid off.
you are out of work for an indefinite amount of time. And so we kind of romanticized, like getting rid of the hair, just getting some clippers. He did it. And I think he was this close to doing it to me, and I was like, you know what? If I shave my head, I don't want it to be during the winter because it's cold. So this is my God-made beanie, even though I have these two.
It also took me like 4 weeks to grow back what Dean needed as a character.
Yeah.
It would have taken him, a year.
Yeah.
So,
Because they have to make the wig, they have to put
right, it's a lot involved.
I like your choice in the hat wearing, by the way.
I like yours too.
From the same thing. Thanks, John. I'm gonna go right. Yes.
Oh, there.
This guy has been for 3 days saving us, my daughter.
He's awesome.
He is, I got to call him shout out now.
How you doing, brother? I didn't realize you were running around with it.
Notice the shirt, Rocky and Holding.
Are you testing my vision?
Okay, so my question is, do you have any idea how many 67 Chevys and Impala's have been destroyed in 13 years?
Actually, not a whole lot. Just 2?
No, because whenever we do, hurt one, it's usually the one that we've hurt before that's been band-aided back together. So,
We have the one that's destroyed, and then we have the one that we pull apart. I think just 2. I know we've used, because we have the one that we can take the roof off for like the baby scene when we're sleeping.
yeah. And we have one that kind of, you can pull apart. And, so we use that one, but like the one scene where Dean goes at the trunk with the crowbar and just starts to beat it. We just ordered parts. We just ordered a panel, and then so we took a good one off, put kind of a crappy one on, painted it black, and then that's what I destroyed.
I would say
and then so once it was done, we took that off, put the next one back on.
I would say less than 3. I know they pulled pieces from other Impalas. Maybe there was one that was in a collision, and so the back is messed up, but the front is fine, so they'll part it out, so we have it standing by. But I don't think we destroyed a lot.
Yeah, as far as like
Is it the original one? Did y'all see the original one? It was kind of put in the background as a little egg. I think in Apocalypse World. Which episode is it? So the one that was smashed at the end of season 1. It was like a little, see if the audience can catch it. They covered it with like vines and stuff, and I think it's in the camp in Apocalypse World. It's in one of the episodes.
Yeah.
Towards the
And
last
that was one of the whole cars that we destroyed in season 1, yeah, season 1.
That's what happens when you let me drive.
That's right.
By the way, I just want to say, the one where you smashed up the car, Dean,
Yeah.
you made me cry.
Oh, I know. It was a part of me that was crying too. It was hitting that car.
not for the car, just the look on your face was gut-wrenching.
Just wait till this year.
Wait, what? Let's see, where are we? Let's see. Okay, with the plaid, yeah. Both hands. Yes, you.
Holy crap.
Yes.
This is what actually happened.
That just happened.
Casey, film this, please. Send it to my mom. Get on it, Casey. All right. Hi, I'm Holly. I can't believe this is happening. I'm sorry, I'm rambling. My question is for both of you. I'm very passionate about tattoos, and I have a few myself, so I was wondering.
Prove it.
I have always keep fighting over my heart.
Oh, wow.
I have another 5, but I'm wearing clothes. So,
Fair enough.
So my question
There
is.
are reminders in here.
Yeah, there are. Jensen, would you get any more tattoos? And Jared, would you get any?
Yeah, I've actually got a couple already designed up. I just haven't gotten that many.
Yeah, 100%. I don't know why I never have. I mean, I know initially, I guess I do know why I haven't, and I have some ideas, I've had some ideas for a while. Yeah, I guess I just don't, it's one of those things that I'll do it when I do it. I want to, do it at a fun time. And the main reason that I have not is, and he can attest to this, even though this is pretty hidden, it takes how much does it take to cover up, even if you're wearing a short sleeve shirt, is it half an hour, 20 minutes?
It's just pretty quick, but yeah, it's like Alex is, you know, whenever he does whenever he did his like topless stuff last year, he was in that chair for an extra 45 minutes.
Yeah, Alex did a bunch of.
He's got little ones kind of peppered around his torso, but you got to cover each one of those up, and it's doable. It just takes a little bit more time.
So
I think adding time to work for us is kind of the last thing on our list of things to do. So we try to avoid anything that extends our time.
But I am a fan of body art.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
awesome.
like the yours.
Thank you so much.
Thanks.
I found a video. I'm gonna get this real fast. See, Jensen has wonderful things where his kids say, "I love you, Dad," and then. She's saying, "Can you say I love you?" Let's see. Finally, she does.
Can you say good morning, Daddy? Yes.
She's on her own.
Oh, I feel you, sister. Good morning, Jensen. No, it's not.
I'll go keep on first.
Do I need to wait? I've told you how I
Right, here we go.
I've told you how I made lots of friends in different areas just for the show. So right now, instead of sitting in their own seats, I have 4 friends back there. One I have from concerts, one from US conventions, one from European conventions, and one who I've known since college. 4 of them are sitting back there.
Friends.
We were telling, one's a newbie for cons. We were telling her the train story. And we realized, well, the German, she was there too at the convention when it happened. We realized we never heard the conclusion. Did you ever get your bag back?
Yes, Jen got off.
She doubled back, right?
She doubled back. There were like 3 stops for those who know the train story. Jen had to get off because Richard and I had to get to Frankfurt for Mannheim that night, so Jen had to double back. That was a whole. I mean, the story went on. We got off on different stations, and it was awful. Did you know Richard has pictures from there? He texted me a picture of me standing next to the broken thing. I mean it. I'm not gonna be naturally because it's July or whatever it was. I'm sort of doing this number. Yeah, so we have pictures. We have photographic evidence. Yeah, love to post it.
Yes, you will.
In the red. Right, yep.
With the hand.
Yes, this one.
Hello, I'm Carmelita.
Hi, Carmelita.
First of all, I promised my daughter I'd tell you they're big fans, and they said that you should do a movie.
In all our spare time, yes. Get it right on.
My question is, what is your favorite fight scene that you have filmed?
Fight scene?
From the show?
Yes.
There have been a couple. One of my favorite fight scenes was the one that I did in Kane's kitchen. And the reason is because, well, it was heavily choreographed. It took us about 9 hours to shoot, and I didn't have a stunt double. Well, I did have a stunt double. The problem was he was the one in the scene fighting me. So I had to. Not only did I have to remember every move, it was, like I said, it was heavily choreographed, but I also had to make sure I didn't hurt myself, and I didn't hurt my stunt double because he was the character that I was fighting. Plus, I'm going to need him for the next couple of months. So that was one of my favorites.
Didn't he launch through one of the windows or something, and it wasn't scored? Is that scene?
That wasn't that one, no. Oh, yes. Yeah, it was. When he first jumps, he comes through the French doors into the kitchen and lands. The doors were scored and they were, we used balsa wood.
The doors are scored, it means that the part you can't see, they're basically hollowed out, etched through, so they'll shatter.
Or they're cut in ways that they break easily. Yeah. So, and they're also made of balsa wood, which is very soft wood. So when they bust through it, it's not like going through solid oak. Problem is they forgot to remove the solid oak header. And he jumped a little too high and did that. And he thought, wow, I'm just going through, this and landing on my feet. There's no reason to put a back pad on. He hit his head on the header and then kicked his feet forward and he just went on his back. And just lay there for a couple of seconds because it completely knocked the wind out of him. And then he got up, dusted the glass and wood off of his shirt and was like, well, I guess we missed that, so let's go again. I'd be straight to the emergency room. But yeah, that was one of my favorite scenes.
Thank you.
Yeah.
NJcon. Your hand was up. It was holding a big hat.
It's like this. Yeah, you.
She's gone.
All right, you're on.
Drop the hat. Hold the mic. Thank you.
All right. What's up? What's your name?
Hi, guys.
Speak into the mic.
Sorry.
There we go. Now we can hear you.
We've been doing this for 100 times, so we know how to.
Thank you.
So, I guess I'm start by saying so I used to do some sort of learning to say there was a time when I was just waiting for the next episode.
Yeah.
And I mean, there's other people like that, so I was just wondering, how does that stuff make you feel, I guess?
How does which? How does what make you feel?
How does that stuff make you feel, hearing that stuff?
I think it's great. I think we've built an awesome family. Glad you're here, and we're all looking forward to it as well. And oh, sorry. It's awesome. I think a lot of us have gone through a lot, so it's great to have new friends and new families. I look forward to it. Welcome to the family. I like to think that.
All right, where are we going here? A lot of hands over here.
Yes.
A lot of folks. Okay, how about
It's got a balloon.
on the end holding her phone up? That's you. There you go. You're the next contestant. No.
Hi. I just want to say, I've never connected to a character in my life is I met to Dean. My relationship
From Gilmore Girls, right?
I will say that I started watching Supernatural because I love Dean from Gilmore Girls. I had the same kind of relationship with my brother where it was up to me to basically raise him when I was only 3 years older, so I get that. And for you, Jensen, I'm excited to see you play another character, but I'm wondering how you feel about not being able to play Dean, at least for some of the season. Like, how is that? And how is that for you too, Jared, to not have Dean?
It's exciting to do something new, especially after 13 years of playing this same character and telling these stories. The difficult thing, and I said this before, in playing a new character or a totally different character is showing up onto a set, a very familiar set with a lot of familiar faces, and fighting all your urges and instincts to play the character that you've been playing in front of this audience of crew members and cast members. So in doing that, I found that quite challenging to fight the urge to kind of settle into
fight the urge.
Yes. I had to consciously kind of resist those urges, and in order to make the decisions that I needed to make to play Michael, which was challenging, but a good challenge. I think being able to do that and shake it up a bit this far along into a series is, I think, a testament to the writers, and it gives us fun stuff to play.
Super scary in the preview as Michael with the torturing.
Oh.
It's not Dean at all. It was awesome.
Look, it's always fun to play the bad guy. Anybody who says otherwise is lying to you.
And I'll say this, if you're similar to Dean, then your brother sounds awesome.
I need a microphone.
Lucky years. This is an advantage.
Well, it's a bullshit. I have a voice order.
Easy for you to say, what?
Right. Okay, so I want to know this is also for you in creation. When can we get your beautiful wives up here for a panel since they've both been on the show?
Well, also this, Daniela's in New York right now.
I don't know. You'll have to talk to them. As you may or may not know, they're fairly strong women and make their own decisions, and even though we suggest things, they're like, oh, that's cute. We'll be deciding this. Thank you.
Where's your watch the kids?
Yeah.
I volunteer. I'll watch them.
Yeah, we need somebody to watch the kids.
I'll watch them.
So nobody? Nobody?
Are there any certified mechanics in the...
Mechanics. They're nurse in the house. I think last question is for you.
Is this the last question? It is? Better know. All right, well, let's see. I'm looking for a guy, 'cause, yeah, with a cup. Yeah. Little guy. Hey, look, equal opportunist, right?
Guys, we're from Argentina, so he doesn't speak too much English. We travel all the way here to see you guys.
Oh,
Thank you. Argentina.
that's awesome.
Thank you. Thank you for all of these years. We follow you for 14 years already.
Amazing.
And they turned her into this, she's only 20 years old.
Wow. Well, thank you guys so much. Thanks for traveling so far.
What's the question?
I was wondering how Dean felt when God or Chuck brought your mom instead of your dad back to the show.
Great question. So I thought that was a pretty interesting choice, and I was kind of under the impression, and this wasn't something that was heavily discussed with our showrunners and writers and stuff. We kind of get the scripts, and we're on the same journey that you guys are when you watch the show. We just happen to read it. So when Mom came back, you know, sure, yes, Dean has always longed for his mother to be a part of his life and to have been a part of his life, and he, you know, what he had, the ideas that he had about his mother were just really ideas, because he was, you know, 6 years old when she burned on the ceiling, and so the life that he missed with her was only in his mind. And I thought, oh, okay, well, this is something they want to play out, although I would think that Dean might need his father more, but then I'm like, I remember, well, Jeffrey Dean Morgan's probably not available right now because he's busy working on another show. But anyway, I didn't give it, you know, I was like, sure, Mom, okay. And it didn't really become ultimately clear to me until the end of the next season, when Dean had that scene where he told his mother how much he hated her for where it had left he and his brother. And I think that's what, when Amara and Chuck gave Dean his mother back, it was because of that moment. Dean needed to realize how he truly felt about the situation, and he needed to be able to forgive her and to be able to move on. And it was a pretty powerful scene, and it wasn't until that moment where I was like, that's what he needed the most. It wasn't just having his dad around. He needed to have this confrontation with his mother, and that was something that he needed in order to heal himself. So that's.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
All right, guys, we'll see you in a little while.